The interesting thing about this game to note, of course, is that the winner of this is going to go on to face the Shogun.
Right.
So they will earn the honor of being absolutely smashed by the Shogun, and that'll be interesting to see. But, alright, here we go. So, top of the screen, we've got our player in the green trunks, Cannister, the Meek informant himself. And at the bottom of your screen, we've got Shinjo Johnny rolling up with the Unicorn Horde. And it looks like Johnny is going to take the first player token.
This will be good. So the two of these guys, for those that don't know, are participants on a new podcast, Meek Informant, but they are local players as well, so they play each other quite regularly. Both of them started this game actually at the same time, and have pretty much a storied set of games against each other. I think it was on Tuesday night, so what's today? Thursday? Yeah, 2 nights ago.
Yep.
They would have played each other, and they played each other with some different cards and different decks, but the two of them have a history and a past. I think Johnny feels that he is a little bit prepared against Dragon, but I also think Johnny knows what he's doing, so I think this will be quite a great game.
Yeah, I think Johnny undersells himself, but that's his strength.
Yeah.
You know, he's very critical of his play, but it makes him a good player.
That's very true. That's a great way of saying it.
So Cannister pulling out 2 Mystics and a Raitsugu here. I'm really shocked we didn't just see Raitsugu go down with 3 immediately.
Yeah, which is, I think, why we saw Johnny play that Border Rider with 2.
Mm-hmm.
Can you pull up? Do you mind pull up the Eric Cannister's deck there real quick? Is he running any Assassination here?
He's not. I was not.
Okay, yeah. No. So this makes total sense, right?
Yeah.
Because he figures if he's going to play Raitsugu, then who cares if he loses a Fate off of a Border Rider?
Right, and these Cup games are open deck lists for anybody who doesn't know, so they know if you've got an Assassinate in the can or not.
I mean, I think what am I seeing here? I'm trying to follow the screen here. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, okay. So Johnny passes.
Cloud going down on
Oh, yeah,
Rider.
And there it is. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I think that's why we saw, we didn't see the Raitsugu, we saw the Mystic.
Right, you needed to get that Shugenji keyword on the table.
Yeah.
It's interesting, both of the players conserving a lot of fate to go into the conflict phase.
As we saw, there is a charge, obviously, as a restricted card off of Johnny's deck. So he has quite a few options here going into this, depending on what Eric does. Now, Eric is a notorious no conflict first turn, very monk-esque player.
Mm-hmm. Plays very defensively on the first round.
Yes.
Wayfinder, let's see what it peaks.
I like that.
Alright, he's going to find the Pilgrimage. It's not the Restoration of Balance that you're hoping to find, but starting to get some information here.
Yeah, that's one that I think Unicorn can prepare for Pilgrimage, right? Pilgrimage is one you want to break, obviously, to have the ring effect and I do think, given the right cards that Unicorn can have in hand, can have the overwhelming force to accomplish that. So,
yeah,
not a bad one to peek at.
I'm wondering if he is trying to set up... IU2 Wayfinder is a really common sacrifice tool for the HMT.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, looks like he's coming in with both on the Earth Ring. Yeah, I'm curious if he's going to try and take out that Raitsugu from the Province Row.
And I'm trying to follow in the log here. Is that where the Pilgrimage was? Was it under Raitsugu?
I'm not sure that it actually tells you which province they peaked at.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So, we have no idea where that Pilgrimage is, but it's somewhere. Triforcelegend knows. Nope, he's uncertain about his attack here. Just going back down to the Border Rider now. Thinking about water. That would force a bow here. I'm not sure what I would go for. Okay, that is the Pilgrimage under Red Sugu. Coming in with 2 military. You know, basically, Cannister is forced to defend here if he doesn't want it to get bowed out.
Well, no, because Pilgrimage. I mean, assuming he breaks Pilgrimage, right?
That's true. I guess I'm assuming that he throws a bonsai or something at this. And okay, Katana going down.
Yeah, why not? Right?
Yeah, get some value out of that 2 fate.
So we're looking at 4 to 1 here, right?
Yep.
It's not bad.
All right, Cannister passes. He's going to let this go for now since it's not getting a break.
Man, if he has that chart, oh wow!
Oh, it's the Ningyo.
There we go. We just talked about this.
Fish Boy coming out round 1. That makes double sense for why he decided to swing water here.
Yeah, this will be. I mean, this looks like it's going to be a break.
And Ningyo on the first turn, especially, is so powerful. So many times it'll let you sneak in a break that you wouldn't have otherwise gotten for no fate cost on the first round. Alright, Tattooed Wanderer coming in to defend. Back to just winning. He's only 1 away from the break.
Yeah.
Does he have a second Fish Boy?
I feel like that's a very bold play to put that Wanderer down now.
Yeah, depends on what he's got sitting in his hand, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it really does.
If this is his only conflict character, then that feels not very prudent.
And he's balanced out now the fate curve here. Like, they're both at 3.
Yeah,
well, now he's at 2. And there you go. There's a charge.
All right, charging Master of the Swift Waves. It's interesting that he charges Master. I feel like I would have gone with Tetsuko here for the ability.
Definitely.
But he might have some sort of master plan if he's trying to do the switcheroo.
Right, but the switcheroo is not going to buy him a break. It's actually going to... Right? Unless he does it. And
if he did it before that Katana went down, I think it would have gotten him the break. Because he would have gone... Exchanged 3 for 1, so he would have gone down to 8 to 3.
Okay, yes. Yeah, then sack the Wayfinder at the end of this for another attack.
Right, and then you've got your Master of the Swift Wave still out, but the Katana is going to change that plan. Oh!
Ooh!
And the Void Fist coming out, punching Border Rider home.
Fist. Wow, there we go. Okay, you know, I now I see why he plays that Wanderer.
Yep. It's a big investment on Wanderer, but I don't think... Okay, Johnny is on the 1X assassination.
Yeah.
So if he's got that, he could punish that investment pretty hard, but
at this point, it's already, like... I wouldn't use the assassinate now.
No, I don't think so. Both players down to 5 cards.
I think you're done. I think you walk away from this fight.
Yeah. You just walk away with your water ring and say, sure.
You effectively got a water ring by the Mystic coming in.
Oh, and he switches out with Border Rider, so I guess he's just calling it surrender here.
Right, okay, yeah.
This way he gets to use the Master of the Swift Waves again, so kind of works out for him. He's going to lose the ring, but he wasn't getting the ring effect anyway, so...
I buy this.
Yeah.
Now all he has to do is Fabled Grounds out his Tattooed Wanderer, so we'll see if he does that.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
And this is L5R, ladies and gentlemen. All in. No, wait. We're not going to fight anymore.
Right. It's all about managing those resources. How much are you going to invest? When are you going to cut and run? And there's like abilities like Master of the Swiftwave, Favorable Ground, that lets you do that pretty effectively.
Yeah.
Especially something where, you know, you're comboing Favorable Ground with Void Fist, you just punch them out of the fight, and then you run away, so you can fight another day.
So, I mean, he's winning at least the ring here, right? It's something.
Yeah, he's still winning the ring, because all he's got is the Mystic now. I think he's thinking about if he's going to try and keep pushing for this break here.
And remind me, Unicorn is it more? It's more cavalry, or is it just more participating in general?
More participating in general, but then you sacrifice a cavalry.
Sacrifice cavalry, right? Yeah. So technically, what just happened here? Popped off the
Mystic.
Force of the River. Wow.
Okay. He snapped that off real fast. Force of the River went down, and he was just like, get it out of here.
Which tells me he doesn't have a let go, so if Johnny's got another one, you play that.
There it is. There it is.
I can't imagine he's got the let go. Like, if he's playing the Mystic to do that?
I mean, he could be trying to conserve his let goes. Mystic is a resource that expires on you.
Yeah, but that's very true. He pops this. It's only 2 extra, right?
Yeah, at this point it would just be 2 extra.
Puts him at 3, 4, 5. It does put the break.
Yeah, puts him back to breaking. I think the only thing Cannister could do at this point was be playing another conflict character. And he's going to pass.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Shinjo Johnny getting the break here.
That
was a pretty wild opening combat.
Yeah. I don't dislike all the plays. I just think that from Eric's perspective, you just let it go earlier, and now you would have been in a perspective of like having all of the cards he's just spent. Right?
He's still up 2 cards at this point. But he could be up more cards, maybe.
Yeah, breaking that pilgrimage early is good. Like, you're not breaking that mid-game, late-game if Mitsu's out.
Exactly, yeah. The only thing I don't like here is the Force of the River being on a naked character with no fate.
Yeah. Yep.
And, you know, with the second one out, that's 2 Force of the Rivers that are going to be sitting in the discard pile now.
Yeah, he's going to need that third one to break that Sacred Sanctuary.
Yeah, you need to throw everything in the kitchen sink at Sacred Sanctuary, so...
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, you can always do it with the cavalry reserves.
But that's what that 1 censure in Eric's deck is for, right?
True.
Gotta save it. All right, so let's see. Eric is going to come in here. If he does it all on Earth Ring, it's got to be an Earth Ring.
Yeah, just press the hand advantage.
Yeah.
Johnny's already down to 3 cards.
You could argue against Unicorn. You do air, but honestly, Yurt just totally negates that, so...
Yeah. Hordes wiping, he's not going to get much out of the fire ring. I mean, at best he could, deny the void ring, but... Yeah, he's going to push on the earth.
Yeah.
And he's swinging it on Manicured Garden. And the other thing, too, is that you definitely don't want to lose this Tetsuko, at least I don't think. Ryder is still bowed because it's Cloud the Minded.
Right.
Just saying in the chat. Somebody was asking, why is Ryder so bowed?
Yeah, I should probably pull up that. You got it. I'm not gonna pull it up. You got that.
No defenders. He's just gonna let this go.
Oof, that's rough.
I mean, if he can come out of this, if he can get another break. Okay, Talisman of the Sun going on Border Rider. That's, I don't hate that.
Where's he gonna put him?
It's a good question.
It's gotta be, let's see the province row again.
Upholding?
Meditations, to be honest. Right now.
Oh, yeah, it's only one fate on the Wanderer. That's not a bad choice either. Oh, we're both wrong. It's appealing to the fortunes.
Oh, he wants to get the... I don't know if I like that. I get it. Like, I understand that card.
Yeah. I mean, if
deck.
you bring out Shono here, you're pretty much guaranteed to get the counterswing, get a break on the counterswing.
Right.
That's a ballsy move.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
I mean, getting to play a charge and getting a character in from appealing to the fortunes. He is out of fate, but it's pretty insane value to do that.
Oh, did he not use his manicured?
Did he forget to use it? No, he used it. He used it.
Oh, he did. That's how he got a talisman out.
Right. Alright, so that's going to go through.
I dig it. This is not bad.
Yeah. Alright, there's Shono.
Actually, this is great.
And he's swinging in with what,
wow.
a crazy amount of force here. 4, 8, plus 2 for Shono. Does he buff himself?
Oh, he loses a Jin. He loses a Jin on that, though.
Oh, I see. Losing a Jin, yeah, from the Earth Ring. That's definitely not a great hit.
I mean, it's okay right now. It's not great long term. So, like, what he should be able to do right now is definitely find the resto. Like, the resto needs to get found now.
Yeah, now would be an absolutely perfect time to hit resto.
Right. You go for it. You just swipe out. Actually, there's no way you don't find the resto now. He's got 2 more conflicts.
Yeah, if he's smart enough to use them both to make sure that he's hitting it. I don't show a lot of restraint as a player, so I didn't even think about not sending every single character I have. But you're right, there is a political conflict he can take as well.
Yeah, I mean, you throw that Wayfinder wherever the last spot is, and now you know where that resto is.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like the best play, you probably take Shono, Master of the Swift Waves for just the almost guaranteed break.
No, don't do this! No!
Master
there's no other... Okay, he's back down to 2 characters.
Yeah, but not sending Shono seems like the wrong choice.
Yeah, I think you'd do the opposite here.
I guess, what if his one card in hand is Court Games, and he's trying to get 3 breaks by honoring Shono on the political attack?
Yeah, could be.
Just trying to hypothesize what the strategy here is.
There it is. We did it. We did a resto break. That's
boom.
That was the key, right? You want to go in with 3 force, or you want to go in with he went military. You want to go in a 4 attack that you can guarantee the 3 minimum where you can't get dishonored to then be below.
Right. And he's gonna pulling the fate off the Wanderer is really nice too. Just clear that side of the table.
Yeah.
Man, the ballsiness of the appealing to fortunes play really paying off here.
It did. It totally paid off.
All right, political air.
Oh, even better.
Finds upholding. If he has a use for this one card, like.
Oh wow! Wow. This could not have gone better for Unicorn here.
High rolling at the Moto Casino.
Yeah, so that, as I was saying, that pilgrimage break was huge, right? You
Absolutely.
Look at that, if that wasn't broken, you're still poking at it for the next 2 turns, probably.
Yep. Man, if we see the court games here, and then Eric doesn't have the counter to this. Whew. Like, Cannister could throw a court games to throw a wrench into this, basically. It's the only thing I can think of. Or an Ancient Master.
No.
Ancient Master.
Into the conflict. Here's it. This is Eric doing his Eric play, putting the Ancient Master into a conflict and then trying to pull off a Void Fist.
I don't know if he's gonna have any luck Void Fisting Shono, but Johnny passes.
Hurricane Punch, man.
That's true.
Here it comes. It's happening. If he has it.
Nope, he's just going to let it go. Shono's going to get honored, and everybody goes home. Alright, not entirely explosive.
Oof, but still.
Still very good. Very strong.
And what's great is Johnny doesn't even need to... He needs the Fate to purchase for next turn, but he doesn't even need to worry about bidding too high here. I mean, he can. He can bid 5, but, like... So let's see, we got Pilgrimage done. And he's running Seeker, so that other one is Shameful, right?
Yep. And then we've got, Sacred Sanctuary on the Stronghold.
Yeah. So you bid 5 and you don't care, and you go to, you head over to Shameful. Or you bid 5 and go to Upholding and don't care. I mean, like, honestly, I don't even know that you do care.
Yeah,
like,
he might not care. It depends on what he draws here, right?
Yeah.
If you pick up, 3 copies of something, you really don't want to hit Upholding, but... Unicorn, generally speaking, pretty low on the glory front, so hitting Restoration of Balance, or Shameful Display is not the worst thing in the world for them.
Right. Yeah, and if he plays, what's her name there? You just had your...
Tetsuko.
Yeah. If she goes in, like, who cares? Like, she's still gonna break.
Although if Yokuni comes out, that's definitely not good to hit Resto with him around, because he can still copy Border Rider, and now he's just able to unbow himself.
Yep. Even though Border Rider is clouded, you are correct.
Yep, that's how that works.
That's how that works. While not intuitive, true.
Yeah. Although Johnny's Phoenix Splash, he does have the 3 against the waves. So that makes that a pretty risky investment.
Does Eric remember that, though?
Good question.
And, I mean, is that what he's holding?
Let's see. So he picked up a Shiotome encampment on the Broken Province. That's unfortunate. And a Keeper. There it is. Yokuni with 3. Investing pretty heavily in that. I think if you're Johnny, you probably just play Tetsuko and then call it a day. But he's going to play Master of the Swift Waves with 1 Fate. Gives him with 3 kicking around.
And I'm pretty certain there's no kill effects that Johnny's running, so like this is a pretty safe Yokuni.
Oh, Cloud the Mind. Straight onto Yokuni. Followed up by a Finger of Jade from Cannister. There's got some protection from the Against the Waves. Yokuni not able to get the copy off on Border Rider first. So he sacrificed his store half, so he actually lost the opportunity to copy the Border Rider. It gave Johnny the chance to throw in the cloud. Like, he is first player. He could have gotten that off.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. And remind me, it's not till the end of the phase, correct? Or is it?
The copy, it is. Oh, it is until the end of the phase.
Yeah,
so I'm wrong. So you can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, he would have done it, and it would have been cool, but not you.
Yeah. All right. Johnny passing. So Cannister's trying to figure out if he wants to do anything. A room skirmisher. Are we still in the draw phase?
I think so, yes. That doesn't make any sense. That's a total misplay.
Yeah, he might have just misplayed that.
I think he didn't realize he was still in draw phase. Because that's not going to work in a moment here. Unless he let goes the cloud and copies that. Oh no, because it's when it's in play.
Right, it's a reaction to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, that's brutal. And he's out of fate. Oh, that's ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's really rough.
I mean, if they catch it, I would totally let. Well, I mean, we're playing a league game here, whatever you call it. Maybe not, but that's got to be. I mean, if I was playing and I said clicked it was wrong phase, I would totally ask.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see if he notices.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to notice at the very least when he tries to attack with him.
When he tries to covert, yeah.
All right, swinging on manicured.
I mean, no defense. Like, I don't even. There's no defense on this.
You just let it go. I mean, he's taking the fire ring. It doesn't hurt you that much. It'll help him a lot, but I don't think he's got a way to unbow Yokuni.
No, that's what I mean. Like, you just let it break. Unless he's holding. I mean, if he's holding a conflict character, maybe, or if he's holding another Nino, then he defends and then goes in a water ring next to unbow somebody.
Yeah, I could see that.
And he's also got encampment there, right? So he just needs to also get the military.
Right. And he's got the one keeper out, so he would stand to get a keeper off the fire ring, but I'm not sure how much he cares about that at the moment.
Oh yeah, I see he's saying. Is he in chat?
Yeah. I don't know if he thinks it's a bug or if he realizes that he screwed it up or what.
Yeah. I mean, I think we let them figure that out. See what they do.
And I feel like I should just at least clarify that Skirmisher was played during...
Yeah, that's probably a legal thing to say. Draw phase, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't realize that's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
It does.
I mean, Johnny might just honor it anyway. Or maybe he just wants to defend with just Master of the Swift Waves. Hard to say.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny will allow it.
Yeah, that's kind of what that's how I feel.
A gentleman and a scholar.
Yeah, I think you got it. I mean, like nobody knowing that's making that, except when Eric's over here throwing HTML into chat.
He's so upset about this that he's just started throwing code into it.
Trying to break Jigoku.
Yeah. Alright, Cloud on Master of the Swift Waves. Everything is clouded on Purple Team. Finger
There's
Jade.
one.
Okay, that goes
There's
to an
a
against
first
the waves.
against, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's got another one. Remind me, it's 0 cost, right?
No, it costs 1.
It's 1?
Yeah.
Oh, it costs 1, yeah. Yeah. But how many times can you play it as Phoenix?
Oh, 6. If you're Phoenix.
Yeah.
I still feel like I wouldn't have blocked here and just used Talisman of the Sun to throw him at Upholding Authority.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you block here. Like, you let him covert whatever he's coverting.
Yeah.
Like, you double swing in here, and you don't care.
Right. Just throw him at Upholding Authority. You get to look at his hand. You've got perfect knowledge of what it is. You pull out the biggest threats.
Like, probably I would say maybe the let go. Let go? I don't even know what you do.
It depends on what Johnny has in his hand. It's like you figure out what's the biggest threat to what you're trying to do.
But yeah, I think I definitely agree. I don't think I defend here. You use that talisman.
And Johnny might have just forgotten about the Finger of Jade there.
I don't know, maybe, but I still think you want to start using stuff on, like, a Finger of Jade, like, is as limited as your cards. Like, you got to start using them.
Sure, you want to peel it off of him at some point.
And he's out of Fate, so like he's not playing another one.
All right, so now he sends him to Upholding.
Yeah, that's too bad. So now he can't. Yeah, he's clouded out, so he can't pop out. Yeah.
He's breaking this pretty hard. I'm not sure.
So all I can think here is a contingency plan, because that's a seal, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Can't see, so I put on there. Yeah. So all I can think is, you break. He's assuming that Johnny will break to the next province and then swing in on Sacred, and then he can pop up in Honor Dakuni.
Right.
Right, because he's going to win this.
Yeah.
With an Honor Dakuni. And that's not something you're going to deal with easily.
No, I mean, and even if you're holding the Against the Waves at that point, it's no good.
Right.
All right, so Upholding Authority is getting triggered. Curious to see what Cannister's got going on in his hand. He's up 2 cards right now.
So let's talk about it. So if you see a let go, do you get rid of those? If you see a censure, that what else is in there? There's the bonsais, which we haven't seen yet.
I don't think you need to worry about censor because he doesn't have favor right now.
True, that's true. The favorable ground is not favorable.
The obvious answer of Void Fist.
What is the Void Fist?
So he had a Cloud, Court Games, another Seal, and a Tattooed Wanderer.
Huh. Yeah. That's too bad. I mean, Eric kind of got a cruddy draw there, huh?
Yeah, I mean, getting rid of the 2 Court Games is tempting, but Void Fist just ends the party so fast, especially with
especially
Yokuni having a sealed.
Yeah.
So
it's not looking good for Eric here. I don't know. We don't know what Johnny's holding, but
I think you swing water here, right, to get your Master of the Swift Waves back up.
Water into Shameful.
Yeah,
it's like easy.
Well, that will give him a Seeker of Void Fate, and then he could use that to play the Tattooed Wanderer that he's got.
True.
Whereas if you go to Upholding, then the Tattooed Wanderer never sees play. or at least not right away.
Yeah, and you really want that out. Yeah, that's you're right. That's better.
Depending on the pumps that he's got. I mean, if he, Cannister doesn't have any military pumps in his hand, so if he just throws like another katana on Border Rider, then that becomes negligible.
The thing is here, actually, you want to do political here. It's a political onto upholding.
You think?
Yeah, because if he has to go political on... So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to track here. So did he do a...
Well, remember he's got the Shiotome encampment too, so if he goes military, he can also unbow Border Rider, in addition to using water to unbow Master of the Swift Waves.
True, and then if he wants to trigger a second mill, so my point is that if he's going to go into political onto sacred, he doesn't want to. He wants to go on to the political now, I think, because if he court games him, he's still going to break upholding, and then he can swing in onto sacred even.
Yeah. Okay.
Like otherwise, he goes into sacred, he can't break it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if he's holding a Feral Nino. If he is, then this all sort of changes.
He's going political. He definitely could have the Ningyo.
Like, there's no way, if I can see correctly, there's no way if he goes political here, even with the court games, that he doesn't break upholding, right? Oh no, I'm sorry, that's not true. He's a 1.
Yeah, he's a 1 political. Yeah, but if he's sitting on Ningyos, then court games doesn't matter.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
Or if he's sitting on 2 Ningyos, he can get away with it. Oh no, actually just 1 because Talisman of the Sun gives him the +1 political.
Yep. So yeah, maybe it is a military. So he is going military. Oh, he went over to Shameful. Huh. Yeah, this is gonna not play out as well.
I mean, he's showing 6 here. He still
2,
breaks
4, 5, 6. Yeah, he goes down to 5 to 2, I think, right? Because Wanderer's 1 glory.
Yeah, but he's not gonna. It's military now, so he's not gonna get the court games off.
Right, but Wanderer's 2 military,
right?
1 glory, right?
No, so it's 0 glory. Tetrid Wanderer is 0.
It's 0 glory.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, then yeah.
Yep.
Seal does nothing, right? It's just political.
+1 political, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. That'll work.
Right, so he hits this, you unbow Master, then use Shiotome to unbow Border Rider, and then I don't know what you do about Sacred Sanctuary and Yokuni.
Yeah, I mean...
I mean, that is a stone wall that you're running into. This is always the difficulty that I have when I'm facing Dragon, is everything seems to be going so well, and then you hit Sacred Sanctuary, and it's like the
he has
boss
to go
province.
In political, right?
Yeah. That's all he's going to have left, unless he plays like an Ayuchi Wayfinder here. But
yeah,
no, okay.
Who knows what he's got in his hand?
I guess you could get around the craziness of Yokuni by playing an Unleash the Djinn. Right? That just sets him back down to a 3. As long as you're sitting at more characters, you're okay.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see if he remembers to use his encampment.
Yeah, that would be a huge bummer if he just forgot about this. You only got it for 1 round, man. It's going away.
I will say, it's so easy to view a game when you're playing. It's like so many choices.
Oh yeah.
Like we say, oh yeah, I played the encampment, but it's like you're in the middle of something. Your thought process is over here on left field, and then it's like, oh yeah, I forgot to do that really important thing I told myself I would do 5 minutes ago.
Yep. Man, if I had a $1 for every forgotten library that I literally forgot about and didn't get my free cards, It's easy to miss those little triggers in the heat of the moment sometimes.
Alright, what's he doing here?
Swinging. He's just not worried because he knows he can unvalue Kuni, so he might as well attack, I suppose, from his perspective. Going after Void Ring. So yeah, if he can start cleaning up this board, get one of these characters off around early. Yep. So the Fate coming off Border Rider. And that means Talisman will be going away very soon.
Oh, but he should have waited on that.
On his attack?
No, I'm sorry. No, he shouldn't have. No, that's right. He can't. He already did a military.
Right.
Ugh.
It always throws off the count when
yeah,
playing against Unicorn. You just forget there's just all these extra ones.
Man.
Yeah. So
Almost
he
like
had to go at that time.
Could have killed your Border Rider at this point. With yeah, that's too bad.
Yep. Alright, going all in after the Earth Ring.
Yeah, I mean, we know what's happening here.
Yeah.
Luckily, he's out of Fate. Oh, what? Oh, what's that? Oh.
What a surprise!
Yeah.
Sacred Sanctuary under the Stronghold, my god.
Oh. So let's just put the math out here as a political. He's at 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. 11
Yes.
to 3? 4?
4.
I mean, there's literally nothing to be done here.
Captive Audience. That switches it 9 to 8. Alright.
Here we go. Gin o'clock.
Now it's getting real.
Man, get rid of that encampment if you could. Charge something.
Yeah, charge, bonsais, smoke them if you
Charge
got them.
right now is like whatever, because it's not, it's like nice, but you're not gonna, I mean, what do you play? What do you do? Oof, this could be game. If you can pull off.
Eric passing.
Two more force, right?
He needs
Or
3 more. This is strength 4.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Doesn't look like it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's only got 3 cards in his hand.
I know. Charge. So, I mean, he doesn't. He must not have a charge.
He's probably going, why don't I have an extra Fate to cast Cavalry Reserves?
Losing that Jin. Let's see, would that have mattered? No, because I'm at 10.
Yeah, he would need more characters at this point.
Yeah. He just needs a charge.
I mean, if you get 1 more character plus a Jin, that could seal it.
Yeah, he's just...
Oh, Chad's pointing out that with favor, if he Jins now, he does win. Because he would be at a 3 plus 1.
Oh, yeah. 7 to 3.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yep. Yeah, he doesn't have it, though. I mean, I feel like...
He would have played it by now if he had it. He seems to be really big braining this play right now.
Hopefully he knows the math better than I do.
Yeah. Alright, there it is. Pass. Cannister losing one of his court games.
Yeah. It's alright. And this is classic Dragon, right? All that can happen here is a Mitsu pops up and, oh, hey, it's a whole game.
Yeah, this is really where it starts turning around.
Yeah. Ugh, so brutal.
He's right at the finish line, but
so brutal.
yeah, he needs to find a way to actually finish it off. That's really
So
going to
we'll
lie
see.
in drawing a Jin, basically, and getting the characters
Yeah.
out.
Yep. yeah. Yeah. He's right.
Whew,
She is
indeed.
if anybody doesn't agree that the freaking Sacred Sanctuary isn't broken, then I don't know. I don't know what game they're playing.
I don't know that it's broken on its
shouldn't
own.
Be allowed under. It shouldn't be allowed under a stronghold.
It's that Seal of the Dragon letting you make anything a monk is so good. It would be like if I had a card, if like Seal of the Phoenix could make anything a Shugenja.
Yeah.
It would be like, oh wow, that's super broken. But it's like it's the things that it enables that are really good.
Like if that's not under your stronghold, who cares, right?
Yeah.
You just ignore it after one time, but the fact you cannot win the game now. Like he plays a 3 Fate Yakuni, okay, and now he's honored. Cool.
Yep.
You beat that. You show me how you beat that.
Well, he just needs to heart of the cards and draw a Jin.
Yeah, you need a Scorpion Mark of Shame here. Pretty much.
That would do it too.
Like.
All right, so saved from the Mitsu so far. Retsugu popping back up, as long with a investigator. What did we pull here? Oh, we found a yurt and another border rider and another Shiotome encampment.
I mean, you got to go all in on this. Like Unicorn's just got to go. Like,
yeah, he definitely needs to get Tetsuko into play here.
Yep. And the problem is you can't rely on a charge now with that. This is where we were talking about, right? Like this is exactly what you're, as a dragon player, holding that one censure if you have it for. Is that charge, that captive audience?
Yep.
Like now that he has it.
Yeah, and he's right. He's got the favor. So even if he can get off like a sick cavalry reserves, there's definitely a chance that it could just get smoked out.
The Scorpion in me says pass right now, but the Unicorn in me says buy all the guys.
All right, Investigator with 2. The hand sizes are so small for these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Investigator's pretty brutal as is anyway. Usually I feel like by the time you're this deep in the game, everybody's sitting on like 10 cards in their hand.
Wow, he's got to have that charge. There's no way he doesn't. I mean,
that would would be crazy if
he wouldn't have used it last turn because I was on a political. No, he turned it to military, so he would have used the turn to win. So he must not have the charge, but he must hope he's getting it. 5 and 5.
He could be saving his money to cast 2 cavalry reserves in case one gets canceled.
True, because they're what, 2 or 3?
They're 3 apiece.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's not bad. Like you're getting the value you need to break,
right?
There.
And you could attack cavalry reserves if it doesn't get canceled, and Yukuni just blocks it. Well, Sacred Sanctuary can only trigger once, so then you swing back again.
Right.
Throw another cavalry reserves.
And if you win it, you still get to unbow somebody with the other encampment that popped up.
Yeah.
There are some options here. I'd love to see this Unicorn just break it out. It'd be great.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Did he get the let go? Oh, man, that investigator can hurt right now. It's on political only, but if Johnny can't win the game off of his first attack, he's going to probably come in on a political.
I think you got to try and wear him out with multiple attacks. Like, I don't think you can just hit him in one big swing here. You got to like try and cat and mouse him a little bit and get him to spend some resources on the first attack. And then hopefully you claim the ring and you can Shiotome encampment. And, you've got your border rider. And this guy doesn't have a cloud yet, so, he can come back in. Alright, going all in. Going after the fate on the air ring. So, militarily, he could defend with up to 10 with a favor. Just looking at 8 from Yokuni, 1 from the Investigator, 1 from favor. And he's just gonna defend with Yokuni. Looks like.
I don't know how he's pulling this off. I mean, can you pull up his the Unicorn Player's deck again? Bonsai at best and Jins.
I think he might just be going for lots of cavalry reserves, man.
He could have the waves against the waves, right? There's no Finger of Jade right now. You couldn't, right?
Yeah, but the Sacred Sanctuary is going to block against the waves.
Oh yeah, Cam, yeah. It's all too, right? It's not just the first; it's all bows.
Right. It's the same as like a clarity of purpose. Oh, and there is a cloud on Border Rider. Boom. Hitting the stone wall once again. Yeah, I mean, he could bonsai to try and claim the ring here. And then you can at least get your Shiotome. You're getting popped. And he finds a Shahai.
Again, even if could be played right now, useless.
Yeah. Maybe he's sitting on a bunch of Invocation of Ashes in his hand. He does have 3 of them. So, like, you could charge and then stuff her with attachments.
I guess, yeah.
Right? Like, and then you've still got money left over for cavalry reserves.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. Just the way this is going, I can't see him having anything.
Really feels like he's trying to either keep his options open or dig for solutions. Tetsuko no getting charged.
No block. Here we go. Okay. Okay, this is interesting.
Yeah. Because now we're back to... Well, Jin's not going to break because now Cannister's got the favor.
That'll be 3, 6, 9.
Yeah, so it would end up being... Oh, no, it would break because he's got 3 characters now. It'd be 4 to 9.
Yeah.
He does have an Invocation of Ash.
Yeah, there it is. And this is rough, too, because actually... The fact that she's in play there makes it really rough to play the 2 cards. He didn't play 2 cards. And he only's got 1 fate. Right?
Yeah.
So what does the dragon player do? You can't play your 2 cards unless you have some 0 cards you can play.
Yeah, Tetsuko shuts it down pretty hard. Like
that Void Fist just becomes, oh, here we go. Oh, it's happening.
My Katana.
We need 1 more.
Well, he can still use Force of the River. That's a fresh Force of the River he's got.
Yes. It's happening. It's gonna happen.
Johnny's thinking. Oh, and the cavalry reserves. He's not even going for it.
Wow.
Woof! Up to 18.
Here we go. And he doesn't even need to worry right now. Yeah, you know, honestly, we said at the beginning that censure going to be big. Like this.
Oh my God! And unleash the Jin.
Yo!
Absolutely savage.
Wow, what a game!
Congratulations!
Get them to come in here. Yeah, nice job, Johnny.
Yeah.